What is going on, guys? I believe it should be Friday for all of you. I hope you've had good weeks. We are about to dive into episode 30 of Death Note. I believe we have 8 or 9 left after this one. So we'll do episode 30 and 31 this week, and then next week 32, 33, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I hope everybody's had good weeks. Hopefully you had a good weekend last weekend. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what transpires in this episode. The last one we left off with Light's dad receiving the eyes, and also unfortunately not making it through the episode. So yeah, I really not sure how this one is going to go. I'm not sure if there's going to be any sort of kind of deeper look into the effects of Light losing his dad, or if it's just going to go right back into the chaos that this show has constantly been throwing our way. But very excited to see how everything goes. So let's go ahead and dive in. Also, huge thank you just for all of the support, not just on the YouTube channel, but also on Twitch. I've been getting back into Bloodborne hit lists over on YouTube, and these last couple days have been some of the most fun that I've had in quite a while streaming, and it just means a lot because Bloodborne is easily my #1 game of all time, and being able to play that, like yesterday, for example, I streamed for 12.5 hours playing Bloodborne. It just means a lot that people enjoy watching me get to play that game, and so yeah, I just really appreciate everybody showing up and all the support lately. So yeah, let's get going.
Nier, if you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this case.
The current Kira is foolish and overconfident, not to mention unusually cooperative with the task force. So much so that I suspect he's working hand in hand with them.
You think so?
That would make the second L and Kira one and the same person. Having said that, I'll admit that I'm only 7% certain. Don't worry, Commander Rester. Making assumptions is part of any investigation. If we're wrong, all it'll cost is an apology.
Okay. I've kind of had picked up on Nier having some feeling that maybe not Light specifically was also Kira, but like just that he had some sense of something is off with Light, like just the way that conversation initially went. I can't remember if it was last episode or the one before it, but basically it was like establishing their relationship, and then just all of a sudden was like, no, you know what, you have full control over this whole situation. And it was just like, what? As if he was studying how Light would actually go about it and seeing like how close that ties to if Kira was actually in charge going about it, type of thing. So this is, of course, once again, we're starting off an episode totally not expecting this kind of pacing.
Around the world.
Should know better at this point.
Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman. This is not a hoax, it's the absolute truth. I realize that there will be many people who might try to have me killed now. But I am prepared to risk my life.
Kira's kingdom, huh?
Vision.
I wonder what it's about. All they said was that it was going to be some sort of international announcement.
You don't do anything but watch TV, do you?
What?
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this brief.
No way.
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Those cowards! I've done it. I've even brought America to its knees.
We are not acknowledging Kira as a symbol of justice. We are simply saying that, as a country, we will not take any actions against him.
I think that Kira's trying to fight evil and change the world in his own way. And, well, the world's become a good place for people who live honest lives. I guess I must be crazy or something, huh?
No, you're not crazy. You're normal.
You too, Light? What are you talking about?
I'm sure that on some level, Kira probably knows that what he's doing is evil. But he'll try to change the world even as a martyr, at the cost of his soul. That's his brand of justice. Anyway, we shouldn't be arguing about it.
This is
Good or
fascinating.
evil, it's not our call. All we have to think about is catching him. If Kira gets caught, then that makes him evil. But if he wins and rules the world, then I guess he's justice. But from now on, the world will start leaning in favor of Kira. It's only a matter of time. Kira will be justice.
What's going to happen to us now?
It looks like we've been
What
dispensed.
the heck is this?
So you're alive.
Let him in.
That's kind of interesting. Like they like don't like each other, but Nier still went out of his way to make sure that Mello is safe.
Of course. I got it from the orphanage. There was only one, and no copies have been made. I've already gone ahead and dealt with everyone who knows your face, both inside and outside Whammy's house. They'll keep quiet. I can't say 100% for certain, but it shouldn't be possible for you to be killed by the notebook. Is that the only business you had with me, Mello?
These shots,
Let's
dude.
get one thing straight.
So
I have
cool.
no intention of working together with you on this.
Yes, I know.
At the same time, I can't just take my photo and leave. That wouldn't be right, so I'll settle my debt.
The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death.
I believe him completely. What good would it do for him to tell an outrageous lie like that? Even if he had something to gain, he could at least come up with a more believable story. Therefore, these gods of death must exist.
The notebook I obtained had previously belonged to another Shinigami, perhaps even Kira himself. Also, some of the rules written inside are actually fake. That's all I can tell you for now.
There's no doubt that the notebook can cause heart attacks and control its victims to a degree. As for burning it or tearing it up, the notebook still exists, and there's no way to confirm the rule one way or the other. That means... the false rule must be the one that states a person will die if he doesn't write a name within 13 days.
It's near.
Yes?
Mello mentioned that there was some sort of Shinigami attached to the notebook. Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes. I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Forget it. I'm not up for that.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook. I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
Shinigami, you know the rules of the notebook well. Tell us, are any of them false?
No, they are all real.
I see. I think I'm beginning to get the picture. In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. The rule says you die if you don't continue writing names, but if that's false, being alive after more than 13 days in confinement wouldn't really prove anything.
Before he passed away, the deputy director himself was able to confirm that he didn't have a notebook.
Testing and confirming the 13-day rule can only benefit the Kira investigation. And other than my possible death, there would be no drawbacks.
I don't believe that Kira's hiding among us. We can't use the notebook, no matter what happens.
We should respect the deputy director's wishes to the end.
I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Near, we've talked it over and we can't allow you to use the notebook like that.
Just one last question before I go. To the members of the Japanese task force, was there ever a point in the investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicions were later dropped? If you've been listening to our conversation so far and have any intention of helping my investigation and taking down Kira, then call the number I'm about to give you. Day or night, I will answer. The choice is up to you.
Near. I have to kill him.
Bro, I didn't know where they could go with this to
Yeah.
like to get past the point of like episode 24 and things really popping off with like the first L. It's just I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
Yes, hello?
This is Kira.
Is this a joke?
If you want proof, I can read out a list of people that I'm going to punish tomorrow. That way you can check it and make your final decision afterwards. Mr. President, I am very grateful that you and your country have sympathized with me, but I'm afraid even that much isn't enough. The SPK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them.
This is a direct order from Kira, and it came to the President of the United States himself. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Hell, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, and I don't really care. Sakura TV's ratings are gonna rocket to 100, no 120% for this special. Come on, everyone! The new age of Kira is about to arrive!
Light, I really want to believe that you're not Kira.
This is really bad. Turn on the TV. It's Demigawa.
This is Demigawa Live. My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now have the building completely surrounded.
Our beloved god. Jeez.
What's going on, Near? Could it be that this is some sort of plot by Mello to finish off the SPK?
No, surely it couldn't be that the SPK's security was so lax that even a normal citizen could find out where it was located.
Damn it. He's lying through his teeth.
I win, Near.
Y'all, this show is insane. Like, oh my god. Like, there was maybe 10 seconds of that episode that was actually like expanding on the, I guess the post father death, and it was like Elle's mom in the kitchen just crying with I think what was the ashes of Elle's dad, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it like I thought that it might, you know, be semi tapped out in terms of like the twists and turns, and that it would be a bit more like focused on that as just like a filler episode, but of course it wasn't. Of course it was just like insane like it usually is. God dang. Well, that just makes me even more excited to get into episode 31. So again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the series. Just as a heads up so that everybody is aware, once this series is wrapped up, I will more than likely be moving the Anime React series to a new channel. I already have it made. I do want to get some things updated and cleaned up with it before I start putting out the link and whatnot. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. I appreciate you all a ton, and I will hopefully catch you Monday for episode 31. Peace.